Hey everyone, welcome to this video on what is the global talent stream. My name is Josh Shacknow, Canadian immigration lawyer at Joshua Shacknow Law, and let's just get right into it. So first of all, what is the global talent stream? Well, it's an expedited skilled worker permit. And what does that mean? It's a work permit for certain types of workers that you can get much quicker than your average Canadian work permit. And the reason why this was put in place is because the Canadian tech industry has been growing so quickly and the needs of tech companies have been so large that Immigration Canada decided they needed to implement a new program that would allow them to get these tech workers in as soon as possible. So it was launched in June of 2017, so as of the time of this video, it's just over a year old with plenty of success stories. And it's a 2-year pilot program. So they are giving it a bit of a test run for those 2 years, and hopefully they will continue it on at the end of the 2 years as well, because it has proven pretty successful. And for those who have hired before under the temporary foreign worker program, it does fall under that category. So you should be familiar with some of the processes and eligibility requirements. Now, how exactly does it work? Well, it's a 2-step process similar to how the process worked previously. The main difference is that instead of getting a traditional LMIA, which can take 3 to 6 months, you're applying to the ESDC, the employer is applying to the ESDC for the global talent stream part at the beginning, and this has a business standard of 10 days for 80% of applications. And from my experiences, which has been getting many of these approved as of today, they have been meeting this processing time in most cases, so it's been very impressive so far. The second step, once you have the first approval from the ESDC, is the employee then has to still apply for their work permit application to the IRCC, Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada. However, if you have the Global Talent Stream approval from step 1, your work permit application is now eligible for 2-week processing for 80% of the applications. Now, in my experience, this has been met sometimes, but not all. It really depends on what country you're applying for and making sure that you've filled in the application properly. In most cases, they have been meeting the standard of 2 weeks for the approval. Now, how much does this process cost? The first step, so this is when the employer is applying to the ESDC, is $1,000 per employee. So you can actually apply for more than one employee at once, and I'll get into that in another video. Keep in mind this has to be submitted by and paid by the employer. For the second step, the work permit, it's $155 for a work permit per employee. And then if they're bringing family members, a spouse and kids, it's going to be additional costs depending on which applications they would like to include. For example, it could be they could come on an open work permit, or kids coming on a study permit or visitor visas. That will affect the cost as well. Now, how to get started if you're interested. There's a link in the description below. That'll take you to the Global Talent Stream page where you can find the application forms and links on how to get started. As well, don't forget to like and subscribe the video. I'm going to put out more on the Global Talent Stream, including eligibility, the pros and cons, and how exactly to fill out the Global Talent Stream form. So keep in mind that you will want to keep an eye on the channel. And if you have any specific questions or want to get in touch, feel free to leave a comment below on the video or check out my website, joshuashacknowlaw.com. There's a form you can fill out there to get in touch. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.